guys? Welcome back to Patched.
Welcome back.
We have a very highly anticipated video for y'all today. We got the G-Wolves Hati or Hati, I don't really know. We just call it Hati. This is a Hati mouse, you know what I'm saying? And then we got the Razer Viper Ultimate, which these are my two go-tos. These are the two mice that are on my desk as we speak. I love these mice. I use it all the time now. And so the Viper Ultimate is coming in at $130. And if you want to get the extra charging port thing,
little thing that sticks on top of.
Yeah, exactly. You can pay an extra like $20 for a total of $150. And then the Hati is $75 on Amazon right now.
That's good value.
Yes,
it's good value for
good value.
what you get.
Yes.
And we'll get into that. And all of the links will be in the description for both of these guys. They are affiliate links, so if you do click them, buy them, helps us out. We appreciate y'all.
Exactly. So let's get it started off with the shape. So as far as the shape goes, I would say it's very, very similar as far as every single dimension goes besides the arch. So the Hati is actually a little bit higher, and it also in the back of the mouse, it feels a little bit like it bulges out a little bit more. So when you palm grip, it just feels like it fills up your palm a little bit better. The Viper Ultimate still feels great for palm gripping, but it's a lot more lower profile. So it all depends on what you prefer. To me, I like to have it a little bit more like filling of my hand. And so I think for palm grip, if you like palm grip, preferably I would like the Hati, but I normally fingertip grip, and I don't know, guys, I don't know what to pick because they're both of them are just so nice.
It's different feels. I feel like some games I might want a lower profile, so I go with the Viper, and then some games I'd go with the Hati. As far as the feel in my hand, personally, I'd give it to the Hati. In general, I would say I prefer a higher profile mice.
Yes.
Or mouse, one that fills out the palm a little bit more.
Yes, and also the Viper, it feels a little bit like wider as well. You know what I'm saying? So like when a fingertip, it's a little bit wider. I actually don't really know what I prefer. As far as shape goes, they're both incredible. But for me personally, I actually really like the lower profile mouse, like the shape, like similar to like the FK2. The FK2 is like lower profile. So personally, I would go with the Viper Ultimate as my daily driver. You know, I like the wide, low profile of this. The Hati still is an incredible shape, but like. And it's very similar to the G Pro Wireless. So I would say, Lucas, you like this better, right? Because you like the G Pro Wireless.
Yeah, for sure. I just like that bigger arch on there. It fills out the palm a little more. And that's why you got two reviewers here. You got two people who use two different play styles and like two different types of mice, which is sort of interesting there.
Yes.
So I prefer the Hati in that case, and then you prefer the Razer Viper. As for the dimensions, I'll just brush over those real quick. As far as the length for the Hati is 124 millimeters, whereas the Viper will be 127 millimeters. The width will be 64 millimeters at the middle, and the width on the Razer Viper is going to be 60 millimeters. So it's actually a little bit tighter. A little bit tighter in there. Yeah.
Oh, in the middle, I would say.
In the middle, yeah.
It comes out here at the bottom of the mouse. Yeah.
And then the depth, so the arch on the Hati is going to be 33.9 millimeters, whereas on the Viper, you're looking at 38 millimeters. So very, very similar there.
Interesting. Yeah, so it is a lot thinner here in the middle, but then it does widen out a lot actually here at the bottom of the mouse. For the Viper, the Hati is just more like straight. Basically the same width throughout the entire mouse, basically.
Yeah.
So
reminiscent of the G Pro Wireless.
Yeah,
really.
Basically. So, anyways, there's that. As far as the skates go, so the Hati, a lot of you guys said, the one that you ordered from Amazon, it doesn't come with the pure PTFE or the Hyperglide skates. But I ordered mine from the actual site, and it came with it. And it came with 2 extra sets.
It does say it comes with extra stickers and mouse feet. The word that's on
the mouse feet. So it does come with extra feet as well, but that's just a regular standard mouse feet, the black ones. So just, if you guys want to get it from Amazon, you can get it from Amazon. If you guys want to get it from the actual site and probably get the Hyperglides, then you can do that as well. The Razer Viper Ultimate actually comes with pure PTFE feet. It kind of sucks they don't give you extra feet though, but they're both very, very nice, very fast. And they just slide across like you're just on ice or something,
Honestly though, but for like $150, dude, they gotta come with extra skates.
Yeah.
And at least something to make some coffee. And like, dude.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. It's wireless. Wireless technology is a little more expensive to implement, but come on, man.
Yeah, at
extra
least give me
skates
$1
would be
million
nice.
lottery ticket in there too. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Exactly.
Why not?
So there's a mouse feet. They're pretty much the same. As far as the cord goes, there is no cord for the Razer Viper, but if you do run out of battery, there is a cord that you can use. Just stick into the mouse and play with for I guess like 10 minutes while you charge, and you can have like 5 hours of charge from that 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's incredible. You know, I love the wireless feel. The Hati, incredible mouse. For me, the Hati, the cord just hangs down over the edge of my desk, and it kind of snags sometimes. So I do have to use my mouse bungee, kind of like stick it here, and then kind of play. And then I don't feel the mouse cord at all. So yeah. So I mean, obviously, I would prefer the wireless counterpart. I like wireless mice.
Yeah.
You know?
It's weird because I didn't think I was going to like wireless mice at first. I was worried about latency. Obviously, that's not an issue, but it's so nice to have a wireless mouse.
Yes.
And you don't. It's not something you realize until you have one. It's like having another monitor.
Exactly. And like, is it worth the basically double the price of the Hati? I don't know. It all depends on you guys. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It depends on your budget and how much you're willing to spend on the mouse. Let's go over the weight. So the Hati is coming in at 62 grams. It looks 62, 63 grams. And then the Viper Ultimate is coming in at like 74.
Yep.
Yeah, 74 grams.
And the Hati without the cables weighed in at 61 grams on the website.
Lies. I just weighed 64. So
mouse only, no cord.
But 10 grams, does it feel... Yeah, the Viper definitely feels a little bit heavier. Just a little bit. I don't know what it is, but I can feel like 10 grams, you know?
Yeah, 10 grams is noticeable. But again, we're not too nitpicky when it comes to weight.
Exactly.
As long as it's like 80 grams and below.
Exactly.
It's good in my books. So for the sensors, we'll just brush over really quick. The Hati's got the 3360 sensor, and Razer has got their ultra-fast Razer hyperspeed wireless technology. They feel the same. I'm gonna be honest.
Is that what it's called, dude?
I read that right off the box.
Hyperspeed. No, it's called the Focus Plus. I think that's the actual sensor, and then the wireless thing is called Hyper. Whatever, who cares? You know, they both feel great. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
all they both feel good.
Yeah.
You don't feel latency. The sensor still feels good on this. It's not their 5G standard sensor, but it still feels real good.
Yes.
Real nice.
All right, as far as the buttons go, I definitely have to go with the Hati with this one. I prefer a harder click. The Viper is very, very soft, borderline mushy to me, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, the pre-travel, post-travel, and all that feels great. It's just like the spring back and all that just feels soft. I don't like it. I'm sure there's people that do like it, but personally for me, do you like that? Do you like a softer?
I mean, I do, but then I run into double clicking issues, and that's like the worst thing in the world, running into that. For jitter clicking, you might want to go with the Razer Viper. It's going to be a little easier. The Hati is a little bit tougher to click. It's a little bit heavier, which I actually prefer as well to avoid the double clicking.
Like, you can just hear the difference, like... It just sounds harder as well for the Hati, you know?
For sure.
And then as far as the side buttons go, the Hati is actually pretty hard to press. You know, not as hard as the old Viper because it does protrude out a lot, but there is a little bit of tension, like a lot higher tension than the Viper. So you do have to press pretty hard for the Hati. The Viper, they did improve it a lot. It's a lot softer, so I like the side buttons on the Viper a little bit more. The scroll wheel... They're both very defined steps, but it just feels like the Viper has a lot more tension in it, right?
Yeah, that was one thing with the new wireless Viper, the Viper Ultimate, where there was a lot more tension on the scroll wheel for whatever reason. But it's honestly really nitpicky. Both of them feel great, but yeah, as far as the side buttons go, I would still prefer the Hati on this. I just like the more pronounced feel. I really wish these protruded out a little bit more.
The Viper
on the
doesn't protrude out. Yeah,
that's my one problem with it. Although I will admit it is better in the wireless version.
Yes, and also they are both ambidextrous mice, but the Hati does not have side buttons on the right side. You know, the Viper.
True ergonomic.
Exactly, the Viper Ultimate has side buttons on both sides. So there's that. As far as the build quality goes, I would have to say I like. So I like the way the Hati looks a little bit more. I just don't like how it looks on the Viper. You know, it looks a little bit cheap to me. It looks like coarse and stuff. But as far as like how it feels, I kind of like the Viper because it just feels a little bit better. But I would have to say that the Hati is a little bit grippier.
Yeah.
Grips your fingers a little bit better.
That's one thing. I feel like the Hati feels really nice, but the Viper definitely feels like you're getting $150 worth of mouse, where you're like, it feels premium.
It feels nice,
you know? It feels good in the hand. The Hati, don't get me wrong, it's like, I would say it's like standard.
Yeah.
It's pretty standard, but it does feel good as far as build quality goes.
And also the another thing I like about the Viper more is that there are side like rubber panels, so it helps you grip on the side a little bit more, and your fingers don't really leave fingerprints or like oil residue or anything. The Hati, you can definitely see. I don't know what this stuff is, but it leaves some stuff on the mouse that I don't really like, you know.
Yeah. So the Hati also does come with rubber side grips, so if you prefer that, the option's there.
And you can put on. It comes with also rubber mouse grips. I don't know. It's on the mouse one. Yeah, exactly. You know. I also kind of like how the Viper Ultimate has this kind of like curved shape for the mouse 1 and 2. It kind of like hugs your fingers a little bit better. The Hati is just more flat or rounded, so it doesn't it doesn't hug your fingers as much. As far as button wobble, the Viper, there's really none. The Hati, there's really there's minimal button wobble, side wobble, but I can kind of feel it if I really want to do it. But like I don't feel it as much when I'm just playing.
Yeah, super minute.
Exactly, compared to like the Model O where I really felt it. So there's that.
So software for both of them, you got G-Wolves software and then Razer Synapse. Both of them are going to be very functional. You can change your macros, change your binds, what have you. But the nice part about it is it's optional. So if you don't want to, everything you need is on the mouse itself.
Yes, and you have a DPI button here on top for the Hati, and then on the Razer Viper you have a DPI button on the bottom, plus an LED indicator to know what DPI setting you're on. So as far as both of these mice goes, man, I don't know. These are my two babies, guys. For me, I've been using the Razer Viper Ultimate just because the wireless feature is so nice, and I like the shape a little bit more, you know, in my personal opinion. So I'd have to say I like the Viper Ultimate slightly more than the Hati, even though I really like the Hati. But obviously, if you're trying to save money, that's the Hati's the way better option, you know. But as far as for personal preference, for me, I would have to go with the Viper Ultimate.
For me, honestly, and you may have spoiled this for yourself if you watched our other videos, but I love the Hati. I mean, the G Pro Wireless was my daily driver for, the better part of a year, I want to say. And this guy is pretty much just the lightweight version of it with nice PTFE skates. A lot of side things coming in the box, you know, side grips, extra skates. You got the mouse 1 and 2 rubber grips on there. So it's good bang for your buck, and I don't know, I love it.
Yeah.
It's a solid mouse.
Yes. Again, so they're both great mice. Obviously, one mouse is not better than the other for each person. You know, it's all different and what you guys prefer and stuff. We're just trying to give you the best, I guess, details on what's different between these two. So anyways, if you guys want to get either of these, we'll leave links below. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you in the next one.